He's trying to find the light switch, and then he turns on the light, and I can see him looking at himself like this in the mirror. He's looking, and he's got a welt where he hit the TV, he hit her hard, so he shuts the lights off, blind again. Back around the corner, figures the bed should be right there, right? Misses the bed, drills the wall, and now he gets up and he's on his bed and he's holding his ankle. Right? So the wake-up call comes in the morning. I say, Haas, get up. He doesn't move. Haas, get up, we gotta go, we gotta practice. Kind of mumbles a little bit, I go in, brush my teeth, come out, I go, hey, get out of bed, we gotta go, man. So he gets up and he stands up and he goes, oh, and he starts rubbing his head. And he says, I can't practice. I blocked a shot last night. I got a stick in the forehead. I go, hey, you moron, I was awake. You hit the TV and then the wall. Like this. Off we went to practice. He didn't know I saw him.
Could you imagine what the room would have looked like if he was with me?
Yeah, we will. Who's got the next question? It's got to be somebody.
Mentor? Mentor? Boy.
That is a pretty good question.
Yeah, I've always been kind of an individual.
Really?
Mentor? Who? Well, you know what? I'll tell you this. When I came in the league and was with Calgary for the cup of coffee, I played with a guy named John Tonelli, and John Tonelli took me under his wing, and you know, he kind of tried to show me the ropes of what it was like to be an NHL player. And I think more on the ice than off the ice. He taught me, you know, because he had played with Bossy and Trottier on the island, and he won Stanley Cups there. And he tried to explain to me, he could see something, I guess, in me, and tried to explain to me that, you know, he was in the corner. He would say, "You see me in the corner with the puck, do not come near me. Go out and get open, and I will get you the puck. I promise you that." And he was one of the best ever. But off the ice, he also took me under his wing, and you know, always made sure I had somewhere to eat and go out after lunch with practice. And you know, if I was going to say at the start of my career, if there was one guy, he kind of took me under his wing, and he's a good man and a good friend to this day.
I had Gino Cavallini as a roommate for 1 year before Brett, and what was unbelievable about this guy is that he paid for every single meal on the road that we had. I didn't know where to go. I mean, I've never even really been in a plane until I started to play there, right? And he would take me every. I was in charge of, and if you've seen Gino Cavallini, he's a big man, big Italian guy, right?
Big man.
I was in charge of the dessert when we got back. It was way more expensive, I think, to buy the dessert for that man than it would have been for dinner, but nonetheless, he was unbelievable to me. And how it worked in hockey was you'd have two-way contracts. You go to the minors, you make one salary a year. In the NHL, you make another salary. Well, Gino finds out I sit a whole entire game in New York, or somewhere, New York, I think, the island, and I don't get a shift. And you got to get a game, in order to get a game played, you got to get a shift. If I play one more game, I get a one-way contract. And I'm not saying anything because I'm 20 and scared, and I don't say anything. He comes in, he goes, "What's Sutter doing with you?" Anyway, it's 2 periods now. A game, you sat the whole game, 2 periods, but we were short of guys, so I didn't want to call anybody up, a little tight with the budget. I told him what happened, what's going on between periods. He goes, "You're going to get a shift this period, buddy." And I said, "Well," he goes, "I'm coming off and you're jumping on." And he says, "When you jump on, you make damn sure everybody in the building knows you played tonight." So I'm like, "You can't do that, you can't do that." He did it. He came to the bench right off the face-off. He goes, "Change!" And he's looking at his skate blade. "Change!" And I jump, and I go around the ice, and I'm hitting everybody I can with my stick, swinging elbows, fire. I'm getting a penalty, so I know it's in a box score. I play the game, I get the game played, and after the game in New York, it was the first time they'd won in 10 years in Madison Square Garden, we won. We're going back to the hotel, and I get called in front of the bus, and I'm like, oh boy, I'm in trouble. And they said, hey, yeah, we had a discussion, you know, you you've really done some great things up here, and we're going to keep you up. What they should have said was, hey, we're BSing you. We have to pay you now, so we're not sending you to minors. The next night we get to New Jersey, and Gino Cavallini is a healthy scratch because they knew what he did. He hit me with a slap shot in the foot and warm up, broke my foot, and he got the play, and I sat out for 5 minutes. He says, don't worry about it, kid. You got a one-way contract. You're going to have a hell of a summer.